Hello, I'm Milan and welcome to Jabra Filmy fan. Today I'm going to be reviewing #Alive. #Alive is a South Korean zombie film. The last great zombie film that came out from there was Train to Busan, which if you haven't seen, you must check it out. That's if you're a fan of the zombie genre. #Alive also belongs to the same genre. And what happens in the movie, the story is pretty simple. We have a teenager who loves doing teenage things, which is majorly into gaming. He loves being connected on social media. He has a pretty sweet gaming setup, and he spends most of his time at home involved in these things. On one particular day, he gets up, goes about his morning routine, and while he's having breakfast, he decides to watch some news. And on the news, it is said that there is a virus of some kind that is basically infecting people, causing them to turn rabid and attack other human beings. Now, this kind of news when you hear, you tend to be a little skeptical. So he decides to actually go out. He hears a lot of commotion happening from his balcony. He just goes and peeks as to what's happening, and sure enough, people are running helter skelter all across apartments. People, something's making people go mad, and they are attacking other people and literally tearing into them. Okay, now this happens, and surely now what do? There's nothing much to do. He decides that, okay, this is the situation, I have to do something and tide it out. I have to survive somehow. So during this space also, he starts, on social media, he starts uploading pictures and videos of himself in the hope that other people will, see him and reach out to him, and probably somebody can come and rescue him. Now, on the day that this happens, in the morning itself, his parents have gone out for some work, and sure enough, because of this attack, they are unreachable, they are non-contactable. And before they've left, they've left a note for him, saying that buy groceries and ensure that the fridge is stocked. But being the lazy guy that he is, he doesn't do that, and that actually has, really bad consequences for him, because as the days progress, he's running low on food, he's running low on water, and basically he's reaching a point where he's losing his will to live. And as he reaches the point, there are certain twists. There's another character that is introduced. He comes across a couple of other characters, and how the situation progresses from there. Do they make it out alive, or are they consumed by the virus? What exactly happens is what #Alive is all about. Now, my take on it is that if you are a fan of the zombie genre, you must definitely have checked out movies like, as I mentioned, Train to Busan, Dawn of the Dead by Zack Snyder. Then you have Night of the Living Dead, the original zombie classic by George Romero. You have The Walking Dead on television, Fear of the Walking Dead. So you have some really good shows out there and movies out there that have tackled this genre quite effectively across languages, right? So #Alive is a little underwhelming in that sense, because uh, as the story progresses, you're not completely invested in the survival of this character, right? And even the other characters that are introduced into this movie, and the way the story progresses. For example, I had an issue with how the characters manage to evade getting killed or bitten by these massive zombies that are clearly faster than your average zombie that you've seen in other films. They're clearly faster. Pace is not an issue for them, and they're a bloodthirsty lot. When you're being attacked by these kind of zombies, then one would expect things not to be so easy. But the manner in which they manage to evade getting bitten or killed is something that didn't sit well with me. I felt that it could have been handled much better. And the sequences involving, where people are, there's a definite attempt on the director's part to try and ratchet up the tension. But as I told you, the same problem of not planning those sequences out well, where you find yourself in the midst of a group of zombies, and you manage to come out of it without having to actually uh, suffer much. Okay, and this again, I'm drawing upon whatever I have seen in previous zombie films that drive home this point much more effectively. The sense of threat, that sense of doom that's palpable, is not visible, or you don't feel that in this movie in hashtag alive. So that could have been done better. However, the character dynamics that develop between the two principal characters in the film, and there's one twist that happens later on, is also pretty decent. So overall, if you're looking for a zombie film that you really shouldn't have too high expectations on, but you can watch it comfortably at least once, you can definitely check out hashtag alive. It's available on Netflix. And if not, you want to stick to the tried and tested ones, then you can check out any of those movies or TV shows that I mentioned earlier in the video. Uh, that's it from me. I hope you liked this review. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I hope to bring out more interesting content for you. And if you do want to watch something particular, any movie, any genre, any language is fine, please do let me know in the comments below. I will be more than happy to do so. That's it from my end. Take care and stay safe.